What's up, guys? Nick Rentier here. Going to be going over my SPY trade I just did. Markets are still open. Yeah, I made a little bit of money today. It's one of those kind of shaky things today where I was watching it all day and was thinking about getting out, thinking about not, and it was kind of a roller coaster ride. I ended up making money. So here's what happened. Bought SPY. As you can see, I got pretty much my options watch list here for my watch list for a lot of just the big name option stocks I like getting into, or at least I like keeping my eye on. We had earnings out today too. Chipotle just straight killed it. They're up $82 a share right now, 25%. It's insane with Chipotle. AMD's way up. Facebook's way up. Yeah, so if we look down here, you see all this green, all this green, all this green. And then at the bottom, there's some red. Some of the red is gold, which actually kind of goes against the market, it seems. The VXX, VIX, which is pretty much the anti-market anyway against SPY. Tick don't count. So FedEx is down very little. Silver is also one of those things like gold, where it kind of goes against the market usually anyway. Yeah, so everything was green today, and my strategy, right from my video I've been slightly promoting. Some people have watched it about how I've been day trading SPY with my options, either calls or puts. It works. Well, it has been working for the most part, and I'll post a link to that video down below this video if you're watching on YouTube, and I might try to maybe link it up here or here, but last time I said that and I never did because, yeah, it's a lot of work. I don't like doing that much work. So anyways, recap it. I saw the market was pretty much up today, so I liked it. So market opened here, kind of down, and then started going up. So the 200-minute moving average started to trend up, and I saw everything was green. So I saw the pullback here, hit the 200-minute, and bounced up. So I said in chat, I said SPY 200-minute moving average is pretty straight, but markets seem to be doing well. I might be looking for an entry. And then I said, and then right before I got in, I put so what happened here is it went down and then up, and it was looking to kind of test this new high, and I wanted to get in before the test. And it was above the 30-day and or 30-minute, 9-minute moving average. It was just keep going up, and I thought, it's going to test this high. And there was a slight pullback here, and I thought, you know what, I'll get in right here. So I got in here. So I said, looking to hop into SPY. We'll see if I get filled. And eventually I did, and then it dropped a little bit, and then went back up. And I was like, all right, tested the new high. You can see the 200-minute was just moving. MACD just crossed here, and RSI was kind of going up-ish. And then it was up, and then came back down. I was like, oh boy. And then it went over, and you can just kind of see what happened. Then it dropped and went way up, and I'm like, all right, sweet, it's going to keep making highs. And I expected a pullback. There was. Retested this high and pretty much hit the old high, but then started dropping. And I was like, oh, maybe there's the pullback, but then we had this huge drop, and back here I was even / down money because as the day went on, it theta kicks in because it was like 4 days till expiration on mine, and going down, and I'm like, oh crap, and I was down like $150, $180. I put in what should I put in? Let's see. So I bought it at 54 cents, so $54, and I bought 15 contracts, so I put in $810. So then it hit the 200-minute moving average with this huge down hit, and honestly I probably should have gotten out right here because I use the 200-minute moving average as kind of a set exit point, and I've said I have to work on my entry points, I need to work on my exit points. Well, my entry points have been okay, but I was always like, I need to work on my exit points. But yeah, I was thinking I should get out here, but I was kind of being stubborn, and then it dropped even more, and I was like, oh great, it's pretty much leveled off here, MACD is dropping. But then I was like, you know what, the RSI is super oversold, we'll see what happens. So then it had this big uptick. I was like, alright, it's recovering, there's that low. It's slightly higher than that other low, so technically it's still upwards. And then it kind of traded sideways and then up, and from here I was about even, and then down, even, down, even, and then we had this big uptick, and I was like, alright, good. So if we scroll over, we'll kind of see what happened throughout the day. So then it went up, and I was like, alright, I'm looking good, up a couple hundred, down a little, and then down back here, and I was down a little bit of money, even though it was above the price I bought it at. For stock wise, I was still about even, and then it just started going up and 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 up. Now I was watching it super hard here, and I was just pretty much like glued to my computer, just watching it, looking for an exit, looking to see if it moved back down to the 30, and then had this huge uptick here and hit the high here, pulled back, and I said, you know what, it might pull back here because a lot of times you see like a huge up and then down and then shoot back up. But I looked and saw I was up 40%, and I was like, you know what, I could let it hit this level, but it could just drop again. So I will get out right now. That's what I said. So sold, and I made $330. I sold when it was 76 cents a contract, and it was a 40.74% gain. So here's pretty much how it was, kind of what I said here. You can see my entry point was at 932 right when I said I was trying to get in at 930, and filled at 54 cents, and it was April 30th, so 4 days to expiration. It was a 268 call, so it was out of the money. I mean, it's still out of the money, and yeah, so it was 76 cents is what I sold her at. And we can kind of look back, so you can see where it's at now. It's kind of trading sideways. So if we still went back to SPY, and what was it, the 268, I mean, we're still at 76 cents, even though it's slightly up from where I sold it, but that's just theta kicking in. I mean, when you got a small expiration time, theta just takes over like that. So that was my win for today. I'll put a link to the chat room I'm in that I call out pretty much all my plays in. Answer any questions people have. It's just a great community to be in. You can sign up. You get it's a paid chat, but if you don't like it within the first week, just cancel, and you get your money back if you're not seeing any value from it. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit like, subscribe. I put out these videos all the time. Every now and then I'll put out a watch list, usually like every week. Comment below if you got any questions, if you want to see any more videos, whatever your ideas are, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.